Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to talk about how to classify triangles. So our motivational question is already on the board. What do we already know about triangles? So who can tell me two facts we know about triangles, John?
It has three sides and the sum of the angles equal 180.
Very good. So those are two basic facts we know about all triangles. So we're going to build upon that information. We can classify triangles according to their side using these three names. Right? So first let's talk about the equilateral. What word pops up to you when you see equilateral?
Equal.
Yeah, very good. It has equal. So this tells us that it has three equal sides. And the way we show that is by making these dashes on the triangle. So there's three equal sides. The next one is isosceles, and this one has two equal sides. We can show that with these two markings. That means two of these are equal and one is not. Okay? Last one is scalene. They have zero equal parts. You see this example right here. There are no dashes. They're not equal to each other. Okay? So this is how we classify them according to their size. We can also classify them according to their angles. So these words should be very familiar to everybody. We just went over this. Who can tell me what these words mean?
Acute angles are angles that are less than 90 degrees. Right angles make an L shape and are equal to 90 degrees. And obtuse angles are greater than 90 degrees.
Very good, Nelson. So an acute triangle has three of these acute angles, and they're all less than 90. The right triangle has that L shape that you were talking about. It's exactly 90 degrees. And the obtuse triangle is greater than 90 degrees. So it's open up like that. Okay? So in front of everybody, you should have a bag full of triangles. You have 9 triangles. And your first activity is to categorize them according to size. So you're going to have a pile for equilateral triangles, a pile for isosceles triangles, and a pile for scalene triangles. You're going to have 2 to 3 minutes to do that. Are there any questions? Can you get a thumbs up if you're okay? Okay, very good. We're going to come together in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Very good. Okay, so Alejandro, can you just show me all the equilateral triangles you found?
Triangle B, triangle D, and triangle I.
Very good. And John, which ones did you find were isosceles?
I found triangle C, triangle G, and triangle F.
Good. And Nelson, which ones were scalene?
I found triangle H, triangle E, and triangle A.
Very good, everybody. Good. So we're going to move on to activity B, and this time we're going to classify the triangles according to their angles. So you're going to say which ones were acute, which ones were right triangles, and which ones were obtuse triangles. Does everybody understand that? Good. Okay, so let's share again. Alejandro, which ones did you find that were acute triangles?
A, triangle B, triangle C, triangle D, and triangle I.
Very good. Alright, John, which did you find that were right triangles?
I found triangle F and triangle E.
Very good. Alright, Nelson, which ones were obtuse?
I found triangle H and triangle G to be obtuse.
Very good, Nelson. Now we're going to talk about how we can categorize these triangles in 2 ways. So who can tell me what categories did B fall under? It should have been 2.
Yes, it was acute equilateral.
Good. So this triangle was both acute and equilateral. So it's an acute equilateral. What about triangle E? Alejandro, what 2 categories did you see this in?
A right and scalene.
Good. So this is a right scalene. So as you see, these can fall under 2 categories according to their size and their angles. Are there any questions on this? Okay, can I get a thumbs up? Does anybody have any more questions on this lesson? Okay, so now we're going to go over to summary practice to sum up everything we learned today. First one's easy.
It is called isosceles. One thing to know, it has 2 equal sides. Next one we have has all equal sides. We call this one equilateral. Last one like this has 0 equal parts. It's a bit weird, but we call this scalene. Now we have come to angles. There are many sizes, but there's only 3 that we will talk about. First, that we need to mention, it is rather common. That is what you see, and we agree it's right. Now let's move to the next one. Sadly less than 90. It is rather small, acute. This brings us to the last one. We are almost finished. It is big and fat, obtuse. Now we know of all the different triangles. Now don't you see how much fun this can be?